Oh,
yeah, are the mics on? You know, mics on.
Did you hear that?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I tell you, I've been having problems with my headphones all the time.
He said, no, I've been telling you.
The mics are alive right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
what's going on? The mics are attacking.
If I wasn't like looking,
why don't the mics like?
If I wasn't looking at that direction, you would have scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I broke everything over
Yo, the mics don't like Lenny for some reason. It's hilarious.
They have a problem. They don't like to splish.
Yo, god, yo, fuck.
They don't like to splish.
If they don't, if they ain't splishing, I can't fuck with them.
Yo,
they're not about the splishing.
Nah. Yo, Kwan, yo, like, let's get up out of here.
Yo, take me with y'all. I'm about to die.
Let me get up.
You see what's going on? Yo, final destination type shit.
Get up.
He's like, get the fuck off me.
Bro, the whole fucking table moved. You see that shit?
Oh my god.
Let me take my shit back. Y'all out here fucking around with me.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Got me all messed up. I gotta talk into the logo. It's just
the
all
mics
messed
are
up.
alive.
Look at this.
Stop playing.
Are we playing the music though?
I don't know.
That was definitely more than 30 seconds.
Sorry. I was supposed to. The music was supposed to be. All right.
Yeah, you missed the whole attack of the microphones out here. DJ.
Attack of the mics out here, man. All right.
3.
Song about to play right now.
It wasn't much, but it said a lot. This system was designed to undermine our spiritual values. Niggas out their brains thinking change slaying cops. Wish it was that easy, but life is not that simple. Hunger in their eyes, or that's hunger in their soul.
I like the cadence.
Staring at the pieces cause they know. Another cataclysm, a catalyst for angels and demons, a light to pass through. They're bringing us together just to start another battle. Political correctness testing everybody.
Yeah, the score. The score. That album's
cataclysms for angels and demons, a light to pass through. They're bringing us together just to start another battle. Political correctness testing everybody's nerve. Everybody's nerve. Out the tunnel, I'm out of the tunnel. So surprised at all I am finding is rubble. Gotta win like 2 times, cause trouble means double. We on spaceships and y'all still on planes. Ultra fast. Out the tunnel, I'm out of the tunnel. So surprised at all I am finding is rubble. Gotta win like 2 times, cause trouble was double. It's about winning in monetary games. Silver, gold, and green. If you ain't talking that, don't talk to me. I'm from an era where it's best to invest in me. And honestly, I suggest you do the same. Trying to fight these hunger pains. Stand strong and resist the tyranny. To right wrongs as long as I can be who I wanna be, and that's the best. I don't necessarily think that we were great, but I see an opportunity to fill my plate. I got precious like I say, trample those who's in my way. Said I don't necessarily think that we were great, but I see an opportunity to fill my plate. I got precious like I said, trample those who's in my way. Oh yeah.
Live right and starve or eat and live wrong. There's knights, there's queens, there's kings, and there's pawns. Hard to listen to angels when there's demons involved. I'd rather speak to the dead than to speak to the law. They wanna see us in chains or sleep in the morgue. Hard to reach for the stars when they reaching for souls. Taking 2 for 1 is how they even the score. You can snitch if you want, catch you leaving the court. To make it out of the slums, that's what you gotta become. But it don't rather mean nothing matters but funds. Trying to gather it up is like a scavenger hunt. Don't gotta front from that back, cause now I'm back in the front. Fill a cup up and put the gas in the blunt and celebrate every time we see the last of the month. 40 acres and a mule, I ain't asking for much. When every other year y'all bringing y'all salaries up. The way I wanna go about it, they be mad at me, but I'm just trying to get full and get my calories up. I need the silver, the gold, and the green. Ain't trying to get old without fulfilling any dreams. Yeah, it get cold, but I'm living in the heat. That's all you really know when you really in the streets. Gotta win big. Do it for my ancestors, kill us about opinions. Ain't worried about the peer pressure, find your own path. Do whatever makes you feel better. Worry about your own. In this era, that's a real effort. Grinding for everything, timing is everything. Grooming myself till I shine like a weathering. My mind's on the better things. Crying, you'll never win. Rise like a veteran when times are unsettling. Stand for something, I fall for nothing. Don't be nothing at all, man, it's all or nothing.
Forgive me as I blow this, for I am not attached to this. Death of my creators, I watch me rise up like Lazarus. Forgive me as I blow this, for I am not attached to this. Death of my creators, I watch it rise up like Lazarus. Forgive me as I blow this, break from the monotony, possibly overloaded by overlords and overseers, caught up in the notion that this ocean of hopeless voices cannot really hold me. I'm glad they finally noticed. Ripped off my facade, revealing that I'm opus. No longer masquerading my patience, I choose to hone in on truer vibes. My words forming a grapevine, fermenting this fruit into no juice, more like a wine that intoxicates your mind by the structures of my rhymes. They like coral reefs, way I fortify these beats, and I only face defeat when I get off my feet. Brilliance incarnate when I spoke with G.O.D.
Forgive me as I blow this, I am not attached to this. Death of my creatives, I watch it rise up like Lazarus.
People asking, what's your name? Do you have a plan? Realistic, that's a dream. Do you understand? Heart and soul, jumping eyes closed, watching time go. Won't stop till I OD, need a higher dose, too explicit. Popping out just cause too addictive, couldn't miss it. Now for the world, had to pay a visit, hit a Billy. It was random and specific, a mission to make millions manifested in the business. Contracts and cognac until we all that. Tell them after this first meal that we could fall back, sipping Chardonnay. Just a glass isn't commonplace on the day. Had to stretch her out, call it a namaste. Sipping Chardonnay, just a glass, it's a commonplace on the day. Had to stretch her out, call it namaste. Nigga, that's a number. 825 on like the Facebook. 825. We've been
red. Oh shit.
Put that hoe on.
Is this too loud? Y'all too loud?
Nah, this is good. I love this
Perfect.
This volume's perfect for me actually.
All right, great. So you can hear, we can hear, you can hear.
Is the mic's hot? Is it on?
The mics is shit.
Okay. See,
Been
mics are still attacking Lenny out here.
Yo, the mics, the headphones, all this
stop.
shit.
They gotta stop.
That shit's gonna fall on my head, dude. Y'all gotta be paying attention.
MF Doom, how does one hold heat and preach non-violence?
Yo, how?
Quiet, silence.
You know
It's a funny song.
But what you just said was real shit. RIP to
he's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite
MF
rappers
Doom,
ever.
Yeah, for real.
Yes. Oh,
I love MF Doom.
Duh.
It is right.
That is. Yeah.
Oh,
Nah, I get it now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, what up, y'all?
Yeah, it's another motherfucking moment.
What's up, y'all?
You know what this is. You know what I'm saying? We got another fucking guest in the motherfucking building. Fuck. So, y'all didn't even blink that one out? That's okay. Yeah, but anyways, we're here. We're here. Episode what? 20 for season 2.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Season 220 or whatever that's about. Season 2, episode 20. Y'all could put that in a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying?
Episode 20, guys.
Season 2. You know what I'm
season 2.
saying?
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
So yeah, man.
But yeah, we back here today, you know what I'm saying, one time how I normally would be saying, but today we have the special guest. If you already read the title, introduction, description, caption out here, you already know who it is, but I'm gonna say it right now. We got Kold Kwan, the one and only, right now, right here in the building. Believe what your eyes are seeing. This is the real shit. This is really happening. Oh my god. You tuned in on the right day, because right now you're seeing Kold Kwan live here in the studio.
Motherfucking
We're splishing.
Yo! And we're splishing.
And we're
so,
splishing.
Come on
we
now.
It's no game.
And we're splishing. Let me put that in the
know what I'm saying?
comments.
What up,
and
Cold
we're
Kwan?
splishing.
Good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
This is
no
gonna.
problem.
I know this
Thanks
is
for
gonna be
coming
fun.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I was
for
excited. Like when you guys told me you wanted to interview, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm
real.
down.
I was like, oh shit, you got time for us?
Yo,
In your
right.
schedule?
When you out here moving mad time,
Yes,
mad
bro.
everywhere and all
I'm
that.
seeing you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't know, but hey, all right, glad to have you here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Monday night's a good time for
Yeah,
me.
for real,
Monday night's a good time for everybody.
for real.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of the week. It's a little bit like a wind down, but you can turn up if you want to, but you don't have to.
I used to dance bachata on Monday nights and all that.
See, you can turn up if you want to,
Oh. Yeah,
but
I
you don't
heard
have
DJ
to.
was like, ooh, I heard oohing in the back there.
Shout out to John DJ in the back over there.
Yeah.
Split
Shout out to the
shouts,
DJ holding
split
it down.
shouts.
You know what time it is. Yeah, man. All right.
All right.
All right. So you know what I'm saying.
You know,
So
do
what's
a little,
up? What's good with
I was
you?
gonna say
What's-
do a little introduction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so they get to know you, and I can ask you some random ass fucking
Yeah.
random questions. Sorry.
You know,
Swearing.
I'm Kold Kwan. I'm a Chinese American rapper.
Hey.
I was born and raised in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Now I live North Shore now, but
Okay.
you know, been rapping since 2010, but didn't take it seriously until 2021.
Gotta work on the craft, right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you know when you're ready to
Yeah,
come
you know what I'm
out
saying?
to,
For real,
the,
for real.
to the scene.
Yeah, the
Feel
past
it.
2 years was when I was actually serious about being active and all
Okay.
that.
Hey.
Okay. Wow. Word. So okay.
So that's a nice
you
logo.
already
Boom,
give
right
me
here.
you already give me stuff to work with right now.
Yeah,
You just gave
yeah.
me some stuff to work with.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know this shit ain't
I'll
playing.
just pick out of that
We
right
just
there.
be doing it.
So okay, so you was 2021 started working, coming out. So what was your debut?
So my debut song was back in 2018. It was called. I was about to turn 22. It's called Grimy. It's actually based off of OG UK grime, like
Okay.
Skepta,
Yeah.
Wiley.
Do we have that in the email?
I didn't send it.
That's okay.
through,
That's
yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Grimy, y'all check that out.
UK,
Is it
yeah.
out there? Is it out?
No, it's out. I don't delete any of my stuff. I put it out there, kind of like an archive, and also to see how much I've progressed.
Watch your own growth, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's very important.
It's just hard to when people go through my sound, they're like, "What the fuck? This first song is a UK grime song."
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Because that's what I was listening to all the time, like Kano, Skepta, Dizzy Rascal. I love grime and all that.
Okay.
Hey.
Wow, that's
So
that's
would you?
actually
So
interesting.
those are some of your influences, yeah.
Yeah, flow wise, big influence. Yeah, Kano, Wiley, Skepta, especially.
Word. Okay. Cool. So now we're starting to build the base of Kold Kwan. You know what I'm saying? We're trying
Right,
to
build the
figure out
base
to figure out
for
what
the
we're
rest of the
doing here.
conversation.
You know what I'm
For the rest of the
saying?
night, You know what I'm saying?
So
Yes. Okay.
so what about some other influences? They can't be the only ones.
There's Lupe Fiasco is one of my favorite rappers ever.
Okay.
I met him like a few months ago with Ali Minju, if you remember her.
Oh no!
Oh
Ali,
yeah.
Ali Minju,
She was on the story.
Yeah, Ali-
She was in the
Yeah, Ali.
private party.
She's
private party.
She's in Korea now. Shout out to Ali. She's dope as fuck.
Hey,
Yeah.
tag her in the
But
shit.
what was it? Ali. She's a student at Lupe Fiasco's class at MIT. So she
See?
was allowed to bring. She asked if she could bring guests, and she brought me as a guest. And I talked to Lupe for a few minutes after
okay.
class.
Yeah, how did that go though? That must have been something.
It was great. It was great. I mean,
describe that experience.
like amazing. Like they say, don't meet your heroes, but I'm glad I did meet one of my heroes. I kept it pretty brief because I'm trying to respect him as a person too. I just told him
Of course.
I just told him, you're a big reason I started rapping. You're a big influence, and I just wanted to thank you for that. And it's cool seeing you teaching. Where you at right now?
Yo, because I actually seen him in a concert at Big Night Live. He did, I think it was this year. Had to been this year. Was it this year? Shit, it's been a long time. It was either this year or last year. But I saw him at Big Night Live, and he was talking about how he's now at MIT. He's a professor. He's doing his thing, and he performed all of his old stuff.
Yeah, he did a 15-year anniversary of the Cool and Food and
Yes,
Liquor.
that was the one. That was the one. Yo, and I was sitting there like, oh, I know the words. I know the music.
Yeah,
I can you can feel it.
Yeah, like the Cool, Dumb It Down.
Yeah, dumb it down.
Yeah, Little Weapon. I love that. Gotta Eat.
Yo, all of that, the whole
Yeah,
thing.
Fighters.
Man, listen,
Ah,
Superstar. It's okay.
and then Paris, Tokyo.
Let's
Oh,
go to
Paris, yeah,
Paris.
fuck it, that's not
Wake
mine.
up in
Oh,
Tokyo.
one of my
Having
yeah, one of my favorite songs on the album is The Game. Running the city, I'm the rape of Africa, the murderous regime. I can't remember it, but it was just talking about the game and how it's like the corruption of the world.
And that's what I liked about Lupe. Like he did that up until I don't know.
He had an album in 2022 that I thought was awesome. Drill music in Zion.
Ooh.
It was 10 minutes. He made it, according to him, he wrote it and recorded it in 3 days. It was 10 tracks, super concise. It was such a great album. I love Drill Music in Zion.
Man, I think, what was it? The last thing I heard from him was Lasers, and then I feel like after that it kind of changed a little bit, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You're missing out. Tetsuo and Youth in 2014 had that 9-minute monster of a song, Mural. That was ridiculous.
Was that before Lasers?
After.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get a little intense right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Question about the ask. But like, so what makes you like drill music?
Drill music? So for me, what I like about drill music, it's just the bounce. I like the flow of it. But I'm actually like, after this EP, I'm distancing myself from drill because I feel very kind of morally conflicted about like drill music.
I love your honesty.
Because like I agree with Lupe's stance. Like the music is basically it's kind of disturbing if you think about it. It's like young, like primarily like like black men of colors, like talking about murdering their ops, laughing. So I feel, and killing each other, and I morally I feel very conflicted about even listening to it. I don't really do it.
Okay, yeah, that's why I had to ask. I'm like,
isn't that crazy?
Are you about that life? Like, are you?
No, I mean, but even all my
K's for Kold Kwan.
But even if you, bro, I'm from the burbs. I do not represent.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, if you notice though, like even my drill songs I do rap over, the topics are not about ops and all that.
Yeah, and I like the topics you talk about, and I like how you like connect things with pop culture, and so it's such like in a friendly, like intricate way, like and like by me saying friendly, that's some people might take that as disrespect, but I mean that as like a very like honest, genuine like compliment. Like that's good. Like I like how you could do that, and it's not overwhelmingly. You know what I'm saying? It's very like it's like it's like inclusive.
Yeah,
language.
You're not,
you know
you're
what I mean?
not,
Which how you use,
Yeah, like I have a song called Panic Attack.
You're all ages.
I have a song that I dropped last called Panic Attack. It samples My Hero Academia. It has a drill like percussion and bass, and it's about a panic attack and all that.
Like exactly.
Like a real life one.
Well, yeah, it's my artistic interpretation of a panic attack and all that.
So when you talk about these songs, you just let us know which ones you got, because I'm trying to like. That's the one I want to hear. I want to hear this one.
I did send Panic Attack.
See. I just want to make sure like the stuff that we're talking about, people gonna hear it, because I gotta let them know like, hey, that one's not. You gotta go look that one up. But this one we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just want to let them know what's going on.
I love performing. I don't know if you. Oh no, he left. He was at the birthday party. He had to leave because of work. But Marco is he's the guest feature on it. I told him to just talk about wrecking shit with anime references, and he did.
There you go.
So okay, guys.
People, so you know what's funny? People don't do skits anymore in their songs.
That's I was really about to say nice. Like okay, guys. Here's an expression of insight from Kold Kwan about anxiety. What is it?
Panic attack.
Not anxiety. Sorry, panic
attack.
Attacks. Well, basically anxiety, but.
Too much.
And I'm not trying to downplay what I'm saying. I'm I'm not trying to downplay it, but I'm just
trying to
put
the words there.
Here's what
we talk about.
Thank you, Lenny. So you don't say panic attack. Here it comes. Drunk DJ, play that splish, so I can go to the bathroom real quick.
Cause he's panicking right there. I'm panicking.
Roll up with a Rolls Royce, but I roll up in cold sweat, sleeves rolled up, no Rolex, but feel watched. grow tents. I'd roll up the homegrown, but no, it gets my dome thrown. No grass till I relax, negativity active feedback. Not the mic, but like a loop. Anxiety incites a coup. Amygdala is hijacked. Flight 93, I fight back. But flying free is a pipe dream. Lying on some napalm. I smoke cigs, create calm, but withdrawals a delayed bomb. Trying to run away from the Huns, feeling the lump in my throat as they come, but nowhere to run. Not even the slums, confronting the sum of the things that I've done. Nothing is fine, unable to wind down. I'm in a slump and unable to climb out, spiraling out of control while I die out. I am politely declined. My state it degrades and I wail in the cage, and I'm bearing the weight of my shoulders decay while my breathing is heavy. I'm seething and sweaty, my heart rate unsteady. Unready for war, grab your sword, tattered clothes, battle with your battered soul. I see the moon, it's red and full. Gravitate, it's dreaded low. I see the waves, I feel the pull. Bring the cattle to the cold. Berserkers loom and bed and mole. Summon the beheaded skulls. Grab your sword, tattered clothes, battle with your battered soul. I see the moon, it's red and full. Gravitate, it's dreaded low. I see the waves, I feel the pull. Bring the cattle to the cold. Berserkers loom and bed and mole. Summon the beheaded skulls. Remain victorious with every track or feature. I'm feeling like Shing in the kingdom. Syllables cut niggas blade full of darkness. On Yami, on Kami, you got niggas bring 'em. I got the tongue palette with a gun galley. Make a big bang automatic. Pulling a full counter on these fucking cowards. I might let these little niggas have it. Make it a habit to fuck any booth that I go to. I bomb, I spill it like Goku, like Fang to a Roku. I burn them alive at a stake. So tell me the fuckers you gon' do. I told you stay away like the nigga Pain. Push it back with the flow so almighty. Niggas can bite me, but y'all wouldn't find me. Got more hands than Baki, mixed with Shigaraki. Probably got bodies on top of your mommy. Tsunami assault, tell me a la carte. Never playing games, only taking names. What's Exodia, the fucking magic cards. I'm a food ward to these salad bars. Making shorty wanna travel down the snake way. AKs leaving niggas spinning like a blade. Somebody sell these fucking niggas that they ain't safe. Here we're talking, no AK, we're singing on invisible. Making the masses all vanish and send it to matters like grip with the bad hello savage. I'm good with the shit, no I'm slashing. Grab your sword, tattered clothes, battle with your battered soul. I see the moon, it's red and full. Gravitate, it's dreaded low. I see the waves, I feel the pull. Bring the cattle to the cold. Berserkers loom and bed and mole. Summon the beheaded skulls. Grab your sword, tattered clothes, battle with your battered soul. I see the moon, it's red and full. Gravitate, it's dreaded low. I see the waves, I feel a pull. Bring the cattle to the cold. Berserkers loom and bed and mole. Summon the beheaded skulls. Chopping my finger off like the Yakuza. Chop on a swallow, turn to Sakuna. Chopping it off like the Yakuza. Chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna. Blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage. Son of Kazuya. Chopping it off like the Yakuza. Chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna. Blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage. Son of Kazuya. Summon and call, crush the intruder, crushing the snakes, stoning Medusa, chucking the deuce, stitching my sutures, Lucifer chewing up Judas and Brutus, choosing your fate, getting forsaken, orders depraved to mortification, sword in your flesh, world was left, no mourning your death, coroner's waiting, boring the mags inside your casket, torn as the hatchet after you passed, pretending benevolent action, vengeance spelling malevolent task, losing yourself but not in the music, morbid amusement, torture abusive, power corruptive, intrusive, pursue it, Akuma intruding, chopping it off like the Yakuza, chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna, blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage, son of Kazuya, chopping it off like the Yakuza, chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna, blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage, son of Kazuya, chopping it off like the Yakuza, chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna, blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage, son of Kazuya, chopping it off like the Yakuza, chopping and swallow, turn to Sakuna, blood on the page, I run in a haze, consumed in a rage, son of Kazuya.
Devil Jin wins.
Before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond.
On I'm the flag of Spain. The motto is engraved from the Strait of Gibraltar, flowing in my veins. A pillar of strength, Herculean in its name. The symbol of peace never falters and remains. I'm not a Calvinist with a predetermined fate. Ravenous in a path I'm determined to create. The road to greatness is already paved in stone, but I have to take risks or stay undergrown. I'm not a snowflake, but I snowball. All momentum for the long haul, gotta hold on. Launch an avalanche that's mustard with the luster of cobalt. Overcome faults as I rush over road salt. Go on, roll on, cause pain won't prolong. Protect those I love before we say so long. All for one, take your shots, so go beyond and leave a legacy that will grow eons. It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. Hear my life's call, I don't care if I fall. I'm going all the way to tear down my walls. It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. I'm finally free, I'm fine from my ties. Now I know what it's like to feel you can fly.
Hot air, the ego, rise above the playing field. Bronze frame tighten and collide with the face and wheel. Early on stress with Kim Bop in the lunchbox. Nights with the neighbor word stop in the gun top. Became divine cohorts for a lifetime. Lack of a leader falling short for that lifeline. Mind for repentance, petty beef the victor. Prime with the sentence, level 3 the scripture. Head up in the gray cloud, sights for the better. A full circle strategy that's unfit for weather. Brought back the flyness, stayed for the substance. Severed a weak link and made the adjustment. The structure built, foundation plentiful. Lovecraft onslaught, whirled up in his tentacles. A one spine book, same mellow story. Heads laid to rest with dreams of yellow glory.
It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. Hear my life's call, I don't care if I fall. I'm going all the way to tear down my walls. It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. I'm finally free, I'm fine from my ties. Now I know what it's like to feel you can fly. I was born an ugly duckling with no luck nor talents, and flew with clipped wings, equipped with chipped talons. A fallen black swan robbed of his last song, long bothered by the trauma, bottled up intact qualms. But the saga isn't done, the story's just begun. It's a long running series, continuing the drum. Cause I'm not only cold, I'll activate my flames, and I'll finally embrace the duality of my ways. It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. Hear my life's call, I don't care if I fall. I'm going all the way to tear down my walls. It's a blitz, it's a charge. I sprint to the stars, the race of my heart, embrace all my scars. I'm finally free, I'm fine from my ties. Now I know what it's like to feel you can fly.
That was the fastest 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 like ever. Did you just fall over in your fucking DJ booth?
I heard him laughing.
Crash and shit?
He's destroying things over there. Because he was laughing. He really
Yo,
was laughing.
I heard him. That's what I was saying. I was like, I have without the headphones on. So
whatever the fuck that was.
You can't. You gotta wait to put the headphones on so
That's
you can
what
hear
the
the shit going
fun
on.
sounds like, guys. Whatever that shit.
Oh
was.
shit.
Watch my. Excuse my language, Mallory. I'm sorry for the language. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Mallory. You already know you cool with us. You cool with us, but
Yeah.
don't be mad at me. It's him. He did it.
I'm doing everything wrong right now.
This episode, but the next episode,
doing all
trust
the
me.
bad things.
Trust me, I f it up.
But
Not like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you're just joining us, we got Kold Kwan in the building.
Yeah.
One time.
What up? What up?
One of Master Zone, you know what I'm saying? Representing.
Kwan back
Going
in the
it
building.
up, going up the state, the scene right now. So yeah, Kwan, we was just talking about it. Like I was just chopping it up with you during the songs, and we're talking about the passion for this. You know what I'm saying? So like, where does that come from? The passion that you approach this with?
Like for like songs in general,
John, or just approaching for the hip hop in general. Like how you, like what's your inspiration well or fountain, whatever you want to call it?
So like I got it. You know how I got into hip hop through b-boying, through breakdancing.
Oh wow!
And I did not know much about hip hop other than like the radio songs. I don't know, just like especially 2010, 2009 to 2011. I remember just getting more and more into hip hop, and just I love the unapologetic energy of all the rappers I admired is what really resonated with me, because I like was a social anxious, like shy, withdrawn kid, and I kind of like didn't, and I just found a lot of like. It was so hip hop's a really raw. It's a very raw like genre. Like if you like its history all the way back to South Bronx, DJ Kool Herc. You just see like where it comes from and just how like the people like where it came up from and like the amount of like just how far it's gone since then.
I actually just came back from the celebrating the 50th hip hop anniversary in Franklin Park in Boston, and they were saying everything everybody else was doing out there, in New York.
Bam's Fest, right?
Yeah. Bam. There was Bam's Fest this weekend.
No, it was in Franklin. There was Bam Fest. Well, yeah, Grandmaster Flash
came here.
Bam's Fest a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, that was okay. So that was a couple weekends ago.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm talking about Boston had their own.
Boston
50th hip hop anniversary, and they were saying everybody else that was doing their thing out there, there was somebody here doing the same shit, and I was just like, all right, because you don't really Boston doesn't get the props it deserves clearly, but it was just good to hear that. But it was cool. Like you said, everything's kind of like connected to be like that's happening, this is happening, everything's here,
right?
Everything's raw, everything's right in this area. You can go up a little bit more, down a little more, or left to the right. You're gonna hit hip hop right here.
Yeah,
right. In since fucking antiquity, my nigga. Am I supposed to that Boston, New York had that like pipeline of trade between just entertainment or whatever in general, but let's stick to entertainment, including entertainment. It's been that pipeline has been there. You know what I'm saying? They might have got the credit or whatever, but you find out a lot of these people, from those days in the 80s, they had connections with here in Boston and vice versa. So, it's definitely it was definitely one for the books. The 50th anniversary down in Franklin Park.
Yeah, I know DJ Primo was there.
Yep.
DJ Primo, Edo G.
Yep. Edo G. Yep.
Shout outs to Edo G.
Yeah.
Was Acrobatic? Was Acrobatic there?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if he was. I don't think he was there.
No, I didn't hear
Exit
about that
Fame
either.
was there though.
Another
name.
Yeah, Exit Fame's cool as fuck. I like him.
Yeah. He's gonna be here in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be down here too. So tune in for that, y'all. Stop playing.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of history. It's so dope.
No, Boston's music scene historically is top tier. S tier. It's S tier. S tier. S plus.
If you know what that.
You know what I'm saying? For real. That's One Punch Man type stuff, man.
That's it.
Saitama, you know what I'm saying? Saitama stuff. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Knock him out of here, But yeah. So anyways, so now you take that passion, you've been carrying it on, right? Since 2010, you're saying up to this moment.
Yeah.
You've been building it up. So now where do you see yourself going with that? Like what's some of your goals with it?
Right.
My goals? So like let's say I want to definitely by the end of 2024 I want to have finished my first album ever.
Okay.
And I do want to I would love to be on Boston Calling. That's definitely a short-term goal.
That's one.
And within 5 years, I want to be on tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's totally doable.
Whether it's my own tour or whether it's as an opening act for for an artist I'd respect.
Oh yes. Yeah. I mean, I would hope, right?
Like
you're not gonna just jump on a tour for anybody.
Like if it was like someone like Billy Woods or Armand Hammer or JPEG Mafia, I would say yes in a heartbeat.
Smart man. Yep.
Yeah, because I fuck with all the Billy Woods is part of the duo of Armand Hammer.
No, and that's like I said, smart
man. Right. Because why wouldn't?
Okay. Word. Yeah, man. Okay. So are there any local artists, features that you've worked with that that you like, or any that you have coming up, name dropping a little bit, so we can know
people I've featured.
Yeah. Yep.
Shout outs to Something New, Marco with the flambe.
Okay.
He's it's the new era modern boom bap. He's even called himself an old soul. He's spits super sharp over new style boom bap beats.
Gotta do it. You gotta.
He was on Panic Attack, and he never raps over drill beats.
Okay. Oh, that was him on.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And then shouts to my boy Syph Get to the Bag.
Of course. Yep.
I like that name.
Yeah, he was.
Cypress,
He was, and then he was on Cold Shell on my EP. And shoutouts to Suicide Child. That's on the Guten Tag song. That's my.
Hey.
He's very. He's like very low key. But Suicide Child no one sounds like Suicide Child at all.
Gotta have the one. You know what I mean? You gotta stay in your lane.
He makes
your own sound.
Yeah, he has like a very gnarly sound, and then he also does like what I would call grunge dance hall. It's pretty cool.
I like that. I like that title right there. Grunge dance hall. I like that. That's very nice. Yep. Wow. Anybody else?
Like that, or like anybody in the local scene. I mean,
or anybody you wanna,
for
you
just
collaborate
with that you work with.
Yeah, I mean, I want to shout out Aztec Aztec.
Right.
Yeah, Aztec. Yeah. Aztec was on that last joint.
Aztec's my mentor and all that. He's
there you go.
Helped me. So I like visit his store, Lola's, that his wife owns.
Okay.
It's a vintage store.
For the people that don't know, where is that at?
Lola's, it's a Central Square in Cambridge.
There you go.
It's cool as fuck. I bought like some cool ass clothes from there. There's also like vintage stuff like Aztec. Like I like visit him and he just gives me a lot of like guidance. We talk about hip hop a lot. And
there you go.
So that's like your main stopping grounds, like Cambridge, Somerville.
Well, yeah, I would say because of Bridgeside, you'll see me a lot around Cambridge, and then I perform, open mics at the Jungle in Somerville.
Oh, the Jungle!
Split up to the Jungle.
You already know. Yo, don't say no racist shit to me. Like I'm just saying. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
It's the motherfucking Jungle. Like, what else supposed to be coming out of that shit?
Like, I can't do an accurate Jaguar
You want motherfuckers to be screaming? People getting in there? Shit.
Okay.
No, the Jungle, like, I still go there, like, sometimes, but the Jungle, there was a period of time where I would go there every Wednesday for months to build my confidence up as a performer and new songs and all that.
So that's the Jungle's lit. The Jungle's lit. It's always something going down and always somebody ready to entertain you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to you guys. Jungle, you see? I told you. Fuck with your boy. You see how easily I could do that for you? So anyways, okay, yeah, all right, word. That's nice to know. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's interested in what's going on right now, you could find Kold Kwan in your local around the area type shit. All right, so stop playing.
Yeah, like you don't know this man. This man's been. Come on, we've seen this man. You've
seen this man.
You have seen this man.
Shared on some type of splish here and there.
Or you've seen one of my cipher videos.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like it's there. It exists.
And if you don't know the cypher videos, this man's gonna explain it. The cypher videos.
Shout outs
so they know.
First, shout outs to my fan, Bridgeside Cypher, Aaron King, Just Jill, Gio, Da Vinci.
Hey.
Yeah, because
blessings.
I started going there August 2021. First, and I just kept coming back. The need to improve ciphering, and then all the video features that they do, where they let you pick at the end of the cipher. They let you. A week before they'll post like 3 or 4 beats and they'll give you an option to rap over them.
Okay.
I'll pick a beat and most of the time I write a completely original verse for it.
Of course.
To challenge myself, and then I just go in and then I get preoccupied with it, and then I just when it's a day I'm just like
Lights,
I'm gonna kill it.
Action. I get that.
Okay, so now when it comes to networking with other local Boston, whatever, Massachusetts artists, how is that experience for you?
Super fun and fulfilling. Like if I'm ever like feeling like I don't want to stay home, I just want to like go out. I'll like networking, all the open mics. I go to a lot of shows that I don't perform at just to like see what's going on.
Yeah, that's good.
I've made a lot of friends with that, just in, like music and whatnot.
Wow.
I just like the people person in me likes to just meet new people, see what's going on that I'm potentially sleeping on.
Right.
So are there any advantages or disadvantages, or you could tell me both advantages and disadvantages of being a Chinese American entering the hip hop scene?
Yeah, they're actually the big advantages. I stick out. I stick out massively. You see an Asian like
disadvantage or an advantage?
Well, the disadvantage is some people have a certain way. They're gonna perceive. Well, it's either they perceive you a certain way or they don't even know how to perceive you.
Okay.
But I make that to my advantage because you don't have. I've heard at least 20 times people afterwards surprised her. I didn't expect that. Or they're like,
yep.
I've heard that way too. It's just my general demeanor off of the stage too.
Yeah.
And even like shouts to Nico from HK Hustle Killer.
Shouts to that man.
Even Nico and Greatness, they told me like they see you or they have their preconceptions or they don't even know what to think of you, but you fucking go out and kill it when you perform on stage and the ciphers every time, and then suddenly they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I mean, the first time I ever seen you was at Club Envy out in
Talk of the Town.
out in Lawrence, and that Get the
Guten
Tag. Yep. That was the song, and I was like, oh, okay, he got it right there.
This man,
I was like,
right in my face.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, there's like footage of you.
I was like,
okay.
You know
what I'm saying?
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not
nice. No,
I'm not even gonna reference nothing else. But when I seen you that day, I was like, okay, that
that energy.
That energy is
exactly.
That I like that. You know, you like transcend. Like, I don't know if anybody else was watching it, but how I was watching it was like you were transcending like all stigma, all stereotypes, any expectations. You were like, I don't care about none of that. Like, and it was just like it was very.
And I feel like
noticeable.
And then me being Asian, just that worked. I felt that just made me stick out even more.
Doing it right.
Because then everyone
enhanced that.
Everything in the end was just like what. Everyone was just like, what the fuck? What the absolute fuck?
Why did I just? I was like, why did I just have so much fun just now? Why did that just happen?
There was actually a person, I forgot his name, but he actually told. It was interesting. He told me like, you as a Chinese rapper with a mostly black crowd, like you made everyone like engaged and like have fun, and you're like, and he was just like, that's nothing to be taken in lightly. He said like you said, transcended. Everyone was just there was a few people who were outside. They heard the set and they came in. They're like, what the fuck? They're like, oh shit, what's going on? And they went in.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my god.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
It like interrupted whatever I was doing. You know what I mean? And it takes skill to do that. You know, it takes it takes passion. It takes fucking caring about stuff. You know what I mean? And I know my fans and our fans on the show. Waiting for our haters. Wait, not our fans. Sorry, excuse me. Our haters on the shows waiting for us to not bring somebody that got the heat. Nah, we always bring somebody that got the heat. You know what I'm saying? Every time somebody's passionate about what they do. We're not bringing no freaking lackadaisical nothing out here.
Lackadaisical.
You know what I'm saying? We're not doing it at all.
You ain't gonna sit here and just be watching.
Yeah,
they're gonna be talking. They're gonna be in there.
Wait.
So like what? Okay, I'm gonna go off kilter right now. So what? If it was game night right now, what game would you play?
What game would I play now?
Yes.
Game as in
right now.
Anything?
Like I would play Super Smash Brothers if we had the.
Okay, my bad. Sports. I mean, I'm board games.
Board games.
Board games.
Like board games or card games. Board games or card games.
Okay, I was gonna say it's gonna get really boring.
Board game. I like board game. Card game Uno.
Okay. I
love the rage people get when you put a reverse or +4/+2 is hilarious.
Yo, you know you can't even pass a +2 around like that. It's not in the original rules.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta eat those.
But that makes the game so much more fun.
For real.
Man.
Oh damn.
Don't worry about this.
You better just eat.
Wait, stacking the +2s or even +4s was it was hilarious.
For real,
all
bro.
the way around.
Oh, you thought you was passing me?
And people would be like, "Yo, reverse him now, so I can stack up on him."
Bro, there is no such. Everybody knows everybody's cousin Uno.
No.
I got this. Help me.
There was no point of holding your hand up like this because everybody's else scheming.
It's like there's a bubble tea place called Tito in Chinatown. You can play Uno there. Me and my friends, we'd smoke at the Chinatown Bridge, then get boba tea, and we would be there for an hour just playing Uno.
Bow.
Yo, just so y'all fucking know, every fucking Wednesday, not every, but some Wednesdays or Tuesdays, some Tuesdays or Wednesdays, you could find Billy Biscuit, aka sometimes known as Alfie Mayor,
this man
at what do you call that place? Bubble tea?
Tito
playing Uno. Hitting you with the
draw
two joint.
I mean, I don't go there that much anymore, but I still pop by sometimes.
I'm gonna be popping up all the time.
It's a good place to bring a date.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass whooped out here.
Find out what the team's really like.
You know.
Just saying.
But but nah, I just learned about this place right now. That's why I'm so amped about it. So it's Tito. Okay, all right, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
okay,
But
so,
like to go back what you're saying, the disadvantage is like, you know, people like there's definitely a view of Asian men being like passive or weak, or like Asian jokes are normalized to a degree.
Oh, snap.
And people, you know, and people, I've had to deal with that sometimes and all that. But don't get it twisted. I've been given mostly, you know, I've been given like big majority love.
Oh yeah.
In the scene. But like that's just, you know, that's just. At the end of the day, I do consider myself a guest in the culture of hip hop, but I also, you know, which I respect where it comes from, but I also, you know, you just like one time, and he was a friend. We were just like joking, battle rapper. He just called me a chink out of nowhere, and I had to step out.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm not gonna. I had to bring him around. I was like, hey, you can't say that. He's like, oh, it's not a battle rap. I'm like, bro, it's not. That's a racial slur. You don't just say. Like, if you want to make Asian jokes in a rap battle, that's fair game, but you don't. I told him, you cannot say slurs like that. That's like, I like that word is like, you know,
it's racial.
That's like, you know, it's I told him it's harmful as fuck, the history and.
And just the inclination behind it, just in general, is crazy.
And he wasn't even.
That's crazy.
That's the thing. This guy wasn't even being malicious. He wasn't even being malicious. He didn't.
Just using the word, huh?
Yeah.
Right, and it's even still, like, you know what I mean? It's just the inclination, like, it's just could be taken out of hand. You know, some people will hear and listen to the full context of what's going on, and you could be like, okay, but it's just off principle, you know. Sometimes it's just off principle.
Respect.
GP, you know, GP, general purpose.
Well, it's just like a lot of the rap scene, you know, they haven't. I don't know if they like a lot of them necessarily have had like a lot of like, you know, Asian people in there.
Exactly. So they don't even know like what is too far or
so,
not.
So like that's
you know?
why, like, you know, he was my friend, so I like that's why, you know, I was like stern, but I wasn't like overly aggressive. It was just to to explain to him why he should never say that again. And like if you do say it, we're gonna have problems.
So I'm probably gonna jump into something real crazy right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So the word that was used was not okay with you.
Yeah.
But it's okay to use other racial slurs.
Well, no, I don't think using racial slurs.
I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying like because in the battle, boom, boom, everybody's hitting everybody with everything. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like. Because I'm sure if, I don't know, if a Caucasian white person comes into a battle rap, that might happen to them too, where something's going to be used against them but it's not fair, right? Because you're not going to say that word.
Right.
So is that what's going, is that what it is? It's not fair to use certain ammo?
Well, it's
or
just,
is
I
it
mean,
not?
I mean, what I've seen actually in all the rap battles I've seen with an Asian rapper, the other rappers have not gone that far with chink or
Okay.
I think they just know that like that's just not cool.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And like I feel and like I'm not even I don't mean to sound crazy what I'm about to say, but like the well isn't that deep. So it's like that's why nobody really goes over there that much, because it's not that many that you could say. But so it's like if you say one, it's very obvious. Versus like if you probably say like a melanated person one, you might not catch it. You might not catch it, right? Because it's like kind of one of 1,000 where you probably don't know number 625. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So
I mean,
it's very.
Migos used that word and it wasn't cool, but no one really cared too much about. It was. I think it was like. I forgot which song. It was like going to Thailand with my chinks, and I was just like,
someone said that shit.
Yeah, and
Migos said it. That's crazy.
And that's what I was saying. That's like, first of all, like it's not. It's it's like that. I thought that was whack when I heard that. I was like, what the fuck?
You could do better.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't even sound like malicious. It was just super. It just sounded super ignorant.
Man.
Yeah. And so now, me personally, I'm a strong proponent for like I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, say what you gotta say, and I'll make sense of it in the full context of what you're talking about. You know what I mean? And that's me personally. So I personally don't feel that way, but it's interesting to talk to other people when they feel like when they feel a type of way about certain words being used.
Yes.
Me, I take it on the chin, like whether it don't matter, like across the full spectrum. You could hit me with a hard R, and I'll be like,
ooh, did you do it right though? Did you put the bars
I'll
in
be
it?
like,
Did you
but
make it sound
you're not
good?
making sense what you're
Yeah.
saying. It doesn't. You could hit me with the hardest R you could ever. Shit is in bold point, underline, fucking italicized, whole shit.
Shit, damn.
Hit it with the whole splish on that.
But if that shit don't fit,
if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. That's it.
fucked
you know?
up, you know what I'm saying?
But that's how I approach life in general. So, it's interesting, talking with you. So do you use that type of flexibility, or are you really stringent? Like, are you really really sturdy on that? Like, no, nothing.
I mean, there's definitely content. Like, I like Tyler the Creator's music, but when he was using it during his edgelord days, like I think he said like Ching Chong or something, I was like, what the fuck? I was just like, yo, what the fuck, bro? That's not cool.
I see you saying.
Yeah.
Even when Eminem did that on like. I mean, granted, he was being purposely like.
Yeah, that's
the song asked like that. He was being purpose, but it's not fun to hear as an Asian person. It's not fun to hear stuff like that and like.
Yeah. Okay.
So all right. So here we go. So that means
I'm learning.
That means nigga is way more accepted.
Then
That's every
then what
other
we fucking
shit.
think it is, right?
You know what I mean?
It's
So
crazy.
should we be like, yo, hold on, give me a second, like?
Well, I mean,
wait.
I personally don't. I have no business saying that word,
Oh,
and I don't
no.
look it. Yeah.
Of course, but I'm just saying, like, it's just so different to like, cause like over like the slur, cause it's a slur.
Yeah,
it's still a slur.
It has a very like the origins of that word are
Yeah.
very
so it's
dark.
like here's this word being used every which way, and then there's these words that's like, oh wait, whoa, stop, don't do that. But then what? Why are we doing it over here? Why do we do that to ourselves? And everybody else is like,
you know who had
this is a problem.
You know who had a very interesting discussion of like Kendrick on one of his songs, and how do I not remember? It's his latest album, Mr. Morales and the Big Stepper. He actually talks about that, like, because he ripped on a girl for performing on stage for saying that word, but then he like in the past, like him and his boy, they've used the F word against gay people, and Kendrick was like, trying to be like, it's like
trying to justify.
Well, Kendrick was just saying like it's not, if I'm blasting her for saying this, then it's not okay for me and my boys to saying that to other people.
Yo, I look at it. It's funny because like when I think about it, I look at it like we use it, or it's the word is being used like kind of ironically. Like I could see the origins of the social acceptance of this word being used.
That's
as
what
an
it is.
as an irony.
That's what it is.
And then it just caught fire moving forward.
Right.
And because if you think about it, like even just our natural spirit as how we are having to deal with the system, that's how you have to laugh so you don't cry, right?
Right.
So it's like
comedy
it's like that type of thing, that type of mindset with how we approach things. So I know this is not really like what we're talking about right now, but it's just like
it's still an interesting discussion for me to hear.
It
for me to, like,
literally because now more and more I'm just like, why is this one? Because it's been made. We've been dealing with it for so long. You have to just make it part of your fucking life.
Yeah, and
other words, it's not a part of that person's life. You know what I mean? You're not hearing that every day. You're not walking around talking about, yo, Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're like, yo, Mike, nigga, oh my god, hey, let's get. But that's the whole thing.
And it's like, and I think it's like people aren't a monolith. Like, there's definitely some people I know, like black people, who are not okay with that word. But it's like I said, depending on
sociable.
Like, it's like for you, like you said, for you personally, it's different from what's no name, the rapper.
Gypsy.
Oh, No Name Gypsy.
No Name Gypsy.
Yeah,
that's my girl right there. I love her so much.
No, yeah, like she I fuck with her music hard. But even No Name, she made a tweet like some years ago how she doesn't want to like do concerts anymore because it's like a white, she said like how like white audience, her primarily white audiences would say the N-word back to her, and her music, like I could see like what her music is about, like her black experience, and people were like all like, oh, she's being black, deal with it, like. Your audience is mostly white, but I from an empathetic, like just a compassionate part,
feel it,
like
from the other side.
And it's like it's mostly white people saying all this, and it just from a minority standpoint, I'm like like I can see why she feels that way and all that.
And see, and that's so crazy because I feel like you're helping me to address a certain thing aspect of myself
I don't know
because
how to
it's
fucking
like
talk about it, but it's here.
Certain, I could say something and people will take that as like an absolute about who I am, but it's not even that. There's like nuance to when I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? Because you could, like I said, it happened. Like how I could tell you right now, how I feel individually, I'm dealing with someone's ignorance as their individual person. Yeah. So when you come back now towards me and
full circle.
Yeah, right. And you come back around towards me, and now you heard me say what I said, and you're like, oh, well, that means I can say the hard R to him. That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that you could just necessarily walk up to me and say the hard R to me. That means that all I'm saying is that I will listen to what you're saying. I'm not going to like dismiss you off of saying the hard R, but you better have a fucking good reason that you're fucking going where you're going. You know what I mean? Where you're going. Otherwise, then I'm like I'll be in No Name's position where I'm like, hostility. I don't want to hear this because y'all are just saying this just to be malicious. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to deal with that. Because for what? A lot of it all breaks down to energy. No matter what the words are, what is the energy intent behind it? That all that has to be taken into consideration. So people who got mad at No Name Jissy, they might be misplaced in their anger because they're not trying to recognize the other 500. I mean, the other 359 degrees of the 360 degrees of what's going on.
And did you know she doesn't have Gypsy anymore because she said, I think she says it's derogatory towards the Romani people, so she doesn't.
You gotta watch out for everything you do too.
Yeah, I mean, No Name is she's very passionate about activism and all that.
And now, see, people, I'm a very multifaceted, complex
motherfuckers. Being.
All right, so what I'm about to say, don't try to juxtapose what I just said to what I'm about to say right now.
Please don't.
But there is a line where things have to be drawn in which communication has to like supersede the freaking feelings part, because sometimes thoughts have to be conveyed, thoughts have to be conveyed, and sometimes certain words that could be considered derogatory or XYZ have to be used in order to convey a fucking thought. And I feel like that's dying out, where it's like, yo, this person is actually just trying to talk to you. You're willing to jump to the conclusion that this person is a bigot or is a racist or is
because that's what society is saying right now. Like,
you
hear this, you should be that's what that looks like. No, but it's like we're just trying to fucking have a conversation
and get my thoughts out.
That's literally it.
And so like there has to be like a lot more discernment in this area, what's going on, and this goes both ways. So it comes to judgment of as a person that's receiving the judgment and also the person that's giving the judgment. Yep. So you cannot also be like, oh, I see somebody. You shouldn't. I'm not gonna say you cannot or whatever, but it would behoove you to take your time and wait to witness what this person has to offer you.
Make fucking sense.
Don't just judge off of what you're seeing in that 10 seconds of seeing somebody. I know this show's called The Moment, but the moment is supposed to be enjoyed, not judged.
It's a 2 hour long.
You know what I'm saying? A 2 hour moment. Yeah.
Stay present in the moment.
Stay present.
Stay present.
Pay attention to what's really going on. Like, don't be wilding out here.
For real.
Because like a lot of the times people get stuck on, oh, it's hooked. You heard what you are triggered, right? You heard what you wanted to hear. Now you want to go off on your own extra shit. But you don't even understand that what's really going on is where everybody's having a conversation. Everybody's talking, trying to figure out everybody else. Everybody's trying to come together as a community. Like, yo, don't be offended, but this is how I'm gonna talk about it. Don't be offended, but you have other words you use to describe shit too. Everybody has different words to describe different shit. You gotta come together and just have the open mind to just accept what's going on. And hey, be like, this is what it is. It's not nothing more than that. We're nobody's being malicious, nobody's being extra crazy. It's just somebody's explaining their shit. And you just it. You know? Once you take it further than that, that's when it becomes a problem. Now you're trying to make it into something that's not. And I feel like that's where a lot of people mess up. Because now you got to defend some other shit that other person was talking and wasn't even trying to make it happen. Now you're, well, this is what it sounds like. That's not what I was doing. So just, just be eye open. Just be open in general, just to be like, hey, it's not malicious. It's not bad. It's not nothing else other than I'm trying to talk to you. What's up? Here's how I use my words. How you use your words. We'll figure it out. And that's how it should be. Complication with communication creates a lot of demise, a lot of bullshit, a lot of
frustration.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, cancel that question. All right, now say what you got to say. I thought you.
I'm just chilling.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. Okay. Do you have any shows or anything coming up?
Yeah. I'm gonna be performing in P-Town in Cape Cod this Saturday.
Provincetown?
Yeah. Shouts to J-Rem. He was at the Ripter show.
I've been hearing a lot about this J-Rem guy. I need to meet this man.
Yeah, Bar's over. He's like...
Yeah, Bar's over. He come up with all types of titles for his
That'll be our
shows.
next venture, guys.
Everything.
Yeah.
I need to talk to this guy.
What's his name? Jay what?
J-Rem. He's my...
J-Rem.
I actually, not saying too much. I have an unreleased song featuring him.
Ooh, he was saying a lot.
So you're hearing that here right now.
Right.
Exclusives on the way. Everybody come on the show.
Like J-Rem, I met him at I met him outside of Bridgeside. I met him at Modern Party Art Open Mic in Boston.
Okay.
And then we just kept seeing each other at the Jungle.
Yeah, and I just feel like that's like the spot that you're talking about. Like everybody goes over there. Everybody does everything right there. But what was your favorite show over there? What was your favorite performance?
At the Jungle?
Did you had to have killed one show over there?
No, yeah, no.
There, right?
I had one.
Talk to me.
I have one. I actually have like a few clips of it on my Instagram. It was my first show at the Jungle ever, actually.
Your first show. And
it was
your first show.
Yes. I wanted to show you the video quickly because I actually have it on.
I wish we could play it right now.
Oh yeah, it's right.
Yeah,
right now.
We don't got an ATM.
Like this shit.
Next time.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
That sounds.
This was my. I made a.
Oh, you got all the people over there, man.
Yeah, you see them all jumping up.
And that was my first song.
Yo,
my set.
Yeah, come to the team, represent Custom Splish. We'll get you some gear, and I want you to perform. What do you think? What are you saying? What do you think about that?
I'm down to perform. Yeah, just let me know ahead of time.
All right, cool. So don't. Now show you all the shit. Don't play around. You know what I'm saying? Get you all that gear, all the stuff, everything. Yeah. This man's a local celebrity doing his
shit. For real, he really is. No. Yes, Splish out here. Yes, Splish.
Yes, Splish. No cap.
Yes.
Man,
right.
Listen.
You heard that? You heard that official out there from the drunk DJ? Yeah, so you know it's real.
Yeah, I know. He said, yeah, that was me. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and drop some more of your singles and your songs or stuff that you. Because I know you said 18 songs. Don't correct me. I know you said 18 songs, and we're gonna go ahead and get through all of them. So what was the next one? Our next two we're gonna go.
That you want to hear?
The next two that. Oh, let's do Let's put Mazoku by Mazoku.
By you, yeah.
By me. Oh wait, that's me. I made that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's so dope. Cause sometimes you're just like, yo, I'm pretty lit right now. Yo, I'm pretty cool. Like I just want to know. I want to hear that song by this person because he's famous. But it's me. I'm famous. You're famous. You're famous. Don't play around. You're famous. Just take it.
All right, I'll take it.
You know you are.
Take it in right now. At least right now.
Yeah.
Take it in.
You gonna act like you're not famous. That's okay.
Yeah.
Breathe it in.
So what? Mozoku.
Mozoku. Yeah.
Mozoku.
And then the second or the third Second two
The
threes.
second one, the second, because I put like 7 songs in there. Let's do
There's 18 in there.
let's do Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. I want to hear that definitely. Get the fuck up.
Yep.
That's my most well-known performance.
So Mozoku
and Guten Tag.
and Guten Tag.
And then if you want to do another one, he'll let y'all know what is up. But we going to the break. We gonna play the music. We gonna let y'all fucking hear this
I need
shit.
to take a piss.
Hey!
Dwell on it.
死に場所を己で選んだか三島和也。貴様を葬る場所を選んだだけだ。殺す前に一つ聞いておく。
Kill him with my crows, I'ma let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise. I'ma kill him with my crows, then I let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise.
Transmute gas into fluidity, state of matter, no stupidity. Darken plasma from humidity, rhythmic patterns, my affinity. Cause infinity is ubiquitous. Sipping bitches brew, skimming it, going the extra miles. Dave is feeling kinda blue. Exiled below the heavens, peasants carry the load of reverence. Show silence to unholy remnants when they pass away, post penance. Grab the cognac and honor fallen comrades. The ones we've lost to combat have gone mad. The battles we are fighting is within our conscious. Rumination keeps inciting, feels the inner conflict. I can feel it creeping on me, I can hear it calling. Bodies dropping, mama sobbing, harlots throbbing, karma's watching.
Kill him with my crows, I'ma let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise. I'ma kill him with my crows, then I let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise. Watch him decompose, cause it slowly brings a smile.
I just wanna watch him die, brings me joy to watch him drown.
Where's your father in the sky? Is he here to watch you now?
I will mortify your lies, make you watch me knock you down. I'm confined in a cave where I confide in my hate. Here to find whatever is slain deep inside and let it lay. But revive malice traction, packing callous satisfaction. Sell a fraction of your soul into some fragments. Merle's malnourished, feel the burden, ripple currents, feel the furnace, incur the courage that'll make you flourish in disturbance. I'm not Goku, more like Yusuke in his Mazoku. Put them numbers on the board Sudoku, as I'm supposed to. What I yearn after everlasting burn in an urn. When there's ashes, a phoenix will return. Will I learn? I don't know. Is there need for concern? I prefer just letting things occur, let it blur.
Kill him with my crows, I'ma let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise. I'ma kill him with my crows, then I let him wither slow. I will never swallow pride, finding solace in demise. Watch him decompose, cause it slowly brings a smile.
I just wanna watch him die, brings me joy to watch him drown.
Where's your father in the sky? Is he here to watch you now?
I will mortify your lies, make you watch me knock you down. Yo. Kwan.
Ah, shit. Real motherfuckers in the building now. Shit, what up, Kwan?
Yo, what's up, Suey? Let's turn the fuck up.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah.
Yo, let's go. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and turn the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. 3-6 said, tear the club up. Shine is spelled in bled, what up? The message of the frenzy, bloodlust. Afford a lesson, stress to get bucks for what's important. Can you stress it enough? Abhorrent mess, don't press your luck. When you hit the jets, unrest and stress. Stuck? Can't run in the quicksand, come with a bandwidth, manage to withstand sandwich being jammed in a tin can, tantrum slam of an angry chimpan. Crushing weight from facing mistakes, lot of my plate dished out of misplaced. One day just desserts will be served and fill you up, perverted, no cure. Die in vain, induce your sorrow. Lie in wake, there's no tomorrow. Cry in pain, seduced by sirens. Hide in shame, induced by tyrants. Yo, I revive and ride the dragon that resides inside. Laughs with judgment lasting glides, reminding you not to let it slide. A slippery slope, look at your options, nowhere to turn. Supposed to be cautious, off of a cliff, you're feeling so nauseous. Weaseling out of scenarios often. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and turn the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and get the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and turn the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and get the fuck up.
Yeah, me and Kold Kwan got a big dick for your bitch to go long. Kill shit then I dip and roll on. Misfit with a kill switch, hold on. Smoke strong, take no L's. Smoke a blunt, no I'll prevail. Shout out to Kwan, you know all is hell. That 666, yeah I know it well. Ain't that a bitch? If I don't got one, I'ma take your bitch. So we never fuck with that lame ass shit. Now let me go and tell you about the game I'm in. Gotta take a risk and play that win. Every day committing a straight up sin. I'm way too late, I be making hits. You a plagiarist, I'm the main event. In your hood like a transmission. Getting money, my hands itching. You were inbred like sandwiches. That pussy deep, I'm clam digging. Talking shit and you can't get it. My stance dripping with ambition. I shoot it out like ammunition. No wonder why they all ran with it. Yeah, so what up with it now? Puffing on lab, I be stuck in the clouds. Pulling on my dick and put it up in their mouth. I don't have a bed, they get fucked on the couch. They ain't liking me. Yo, side chick, she riding me. Suicide, something for your eyes to see. Man, I kill this shit and I don't like this beat.
Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and turn the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and get the fuck up. Conquering calm on the hardest setting. Armed with a weapon, Armageddon. Tossing the final boss off with his head and popping it off. Palms are sweating. Fuck cause I'm calm, I spill up my quota. Kid, I'm an immigrant, diligent culture. Kin is the Asians that went in the gold rush. Killing them syllables mixed with Ebola. Yeah, I am a problem. Product and condom, not rocking a condom. Combo of trauma from watching the dawn of bombing a Sodom, stomping a shaman. I am a mess, cursing a noggin. Also the best, versus me knocking. I am the spawn of the wicked, most rotten. Wake the fuck up, stop with the yawning. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and turn the fuck up. Guten Tag, get the fuck up. Hasta luego, turn the fuck up. Why you sitting, get the fuck up. Throw it down and get the fuck up.
Are live and welcome back to the Daily Dope.
Hey,
I'm back.
It's Jeopardy.
Yeah, what up, house?
What's
I put
up?
this on right? I didn't put this on right. I put this on wrong. Put this on wrong. Put this on wrong.
Your
I put
mic's,
this on wrong.
yeah.
And
Lane's looking crazy over here, guys.
yeah, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Clearly.
That last track just now. That last track just now was from our guest tonight, called Guten Tag. You heard me?
Guten Tag.
Get the fuck up.
GTFU.
Yep.
Get the fuck up.
Yep. Right now, get up. Do some stretches. And then before that, we had
Mazoku.
That's right.
Mazoku. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not, I just want to say it.
Absolutely
wrong.
right. I
Come
don't know
on.
why I'm saying sorry. Mazoku.
Like
Muzoku.
Oh, he knows.
Yes.
I can't pronounce that
I mean,
shit.
it's Demon and Yu Yu Hakusho. You fucking Yu Yu
No,
Hakusho.
I mean, I say it wrong. I say it wrong. Some other shit coming out through the fucking walls. Now I got problems with me. You know, I'm not trying to do all that.
So like, do you purposefully do that? Like, make a lot of anime references.
I mean,
type of
in
things?
my newer songs, it's definitely not been as, but you know, that's just that's just my inspiration. You know,
there you go.
Like, why, some people are gonna find it corny, but that's just who I am as a person. You know?
Yeah. And
Guess.
sorry.
What do you think?
The people that find it corny are you're operating on a low vibrational level.
Whack.
I mean, they're entitled to their opinion as well, but
me too. And I'm saying you're operating on a low vibrational level because
you're what?
Because there are
Like,
things that
I
are
don't
like
know.
pop culture or whatever that is expands. Pop culture is
gotta be
way
open-
more
you gotta be
expansive
more
than what you
open
think it
then.
is. You know,
You gotta be more
I
open.
was seeing that blue shit. I was like, what does non-splish is going on? What the splash is going
exactly.
on?
You gotta put an A in there instead of I. It's a problem.
You know,
Cause I am not here.
ooh, that was
See,
nice.
go on. Oh, there it is. I had a great question. I had a great whole thing, and
But
then
yes.
the fucking thing destroyed.
Okay, so that's mad cool. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's just the visuals. The mic is still working. We can keep
Sound is still splishing.
Yeah.
Sound's always splishing.
Yeah, sounds dope.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so
That's
okay,
what's up.
cool. So like, yeah, again, like I said before, I appreciate and admire the approach in which you take towards sharing parts of yourself.
Yes.
And also conveying a message through your lyrical talents. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Your lyrical manipulation, how you do it, is very good. Yeah. So,
So-
like, do you find a pride in that? Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
no,
go ahead.
I think I found, I'm just, I can't talk about, I'm not gonna pretend to be something I'm not in my music, like whether it's like imaginary ops or guns or drugs or bitches. I just feel like if I did that, I would. I feel like if I made stuff like that, I would not.
This is my guy right here. Yeah, go ahead.
Like no, like when other people do it, like I'm not gonna knock anyone's hustle, but for me personally, it's just super cringe and corny if I rap about something that's not real to me.
Word.
See, not about the lying shit.
No,
not about lying.
I don't fuck with capping.
Nah. We don't cap about it.
Yeah, you can't cap in the moment, my guy.
Yeah, you can cap recording, but you can't cap right there.
Not in the moment, because you never know who's watching in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
People will call you out.
You never know.
People will tell you what's hot.
Well, luckily, one of my a friend of mine, A&R Atlanta, he says the one thing that he said he thinks I do well is that my personality is consistent. Like your personality is very well shown in your songs.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to change it up anyways.
Yeah, he says like that's the one thing I actually do better because it's actually very hard to do that. Your personality and who you are shines very clearly.
Whoa,
that's an astute like observation. Like,
why is that hard though?
He says other people. He says most people find that very hard, but he says like.
But why?
Why?
Wait. Do you find
that?
right? Do you find it hard to do what you do?
I go through months of like writer's block and all that.
Okay.
Because for me, it's like I don't want to force it, and it has to be real to what. It has to be real to what I'm going through or had gone through. Some of my songs like are about things in the past that now I can write about with a clearer head and more insight, and
that's what's up.
Hindsight.
Now, as a songwriter, I appreciate how you said how you attribute that to writer's block instead of like social pressure, social changes, social instability. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you attribute that to writer's block instead of that stuff, because that type of stuff can interfere. It could, because we're all people at the end of the day. So you know what I'm saying? So it's totally possible for all that to interfere. But I just appreciate that you because that's the approach that I think an artist or somebody who's an entrepreneur, somebody who is trying to take this craft seriously, that's how they should approach it. You know what I mean? Like, it's never from the outside. It should never be external reasons why you can't work. It should always be an internal, you know what I'm saying?
I do think that and this is for, we don't like making excuses, but sometimes life does get in the way.
Yeah, talk your shit.
And I think for example, recording, having someone mix and master, that shit is expensive.
I hear you.
And all that. So but there are keep yourself excuses, but I do think there are legitimate economic reasons people aren't doing what you're doing.
And to me, what you're saying, all that would be categorized as internal. Like, that's your money, that's your shit. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't get yourself right, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's more understandable than, oh, they talking shit about me. Oh, they're not fucking with me. I don't fuck with that. I will fuck with more harder that, yo, I don't got it right now. I'll fuck with that more. Truth? That's way more understandable. the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth.
Well,
like,
you have to.
I understand that way more harder.
You better be putting in the work in if you're gonna complain about other people. Yeah. And it's also
fuck that. I don't care how much work you put in.
It's all. I was gonna.
Fuck
this is my next. This is my next point. Support is not. You're not entitled to support.
You're not.
No matter how hard you work and put yourself out there, you're not entitled to. And when you're begging for support, it makes you look really lame and weak. Because there's people that do that, and I'm like, bro, are you serious? This looks so dumb.
Are there people that you support that you be like, oh man, like I'm supporting you and you don't support me back? I don't know, like
for me,
reciprocals.
When I like support people, like I go to artists' shows that I'm not performing at, I just do. It would be nice if they did support me, but I'm just doing it because this is what I want to do.
That's what you want to do.
I made a tweet about it. Like, there's always these talks about cliques and people not supporting each other outside of their cliques.
Yeah, that's big here.
That's why I want to be the change that I want to see. That's why I do go to.
I like that.
Like I go to a lot of bars events where I don't perform, and then there's some acts. Like, shout outs to, for example, Gang of Swan.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Shout outs to, there was a lineup that was cool. Shea Rosa, Gang of Swan, Morning Run, and Ark Zeus. They were on there.
Listen,
I told you.
Listen.
He's plugged in. He's plugged in.
He's plugged in with the right people.
100%. He's plugged in.
There was like.
The fact you can see stuff like you're seeing right now is crazy.
And it's like I said, there's multiple reasons I do it. It's not purely, it's not purely altruistic. I do want to network and all that too.
Oh yeah, now you gotta put the legwork down. You gotta do the work.
But it's something I do enjoy because I became friends with a group. Shoutouts to Revo. I went to a guy named Datboy. Shoutouts to Isaac Groove. Went to his album release party. I met Revo there, and they invited me in their car. I don't smoke, but they invited me to come into Hotbox.
I don't smoke, but I'll breathe it in.
And they're cool. I wasn't I just met cool people that day.
Hey man, sometimes current. You know how they talk about the flow and the currency and how it just works. Sometimes it's just you're in the right place at the right time. Always, it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Don't ever think that. Oh man, I'm just here. Nah. You're here for a reason. You're here, just like even right here, even right fucking here. Listen. We're having a good time. You're chilling.
Yeah.
We get to know who you are. It's always a reciprocal shit. It's always something that's really going on where you're gonna build. We're building. Everybody's building. But when you don't have that feeling where you're not building, that's when you know this shit ain't for me. And like a lot of the times I feel like I'm in that position right now where I go through a lot of events and things and whatever, and I'm just like, yo, this isn't. I'm not. Not for me. I'm not building here. Not saying I'm not building. I could build other people's shit, obviously, connect people on or anything else, but like, what am I doing here? But that's not even a problem still, because you could still do what you gotta do. Connect people for your shit. Connect people for everybody else. Middleman for everything. And
I just, I like seeing people perform. I do like seeing people perform. It was a good show.
And you can connect with other people. Like, yo, I seen this person, and I feel like your shit's fire too.
Yeah.
So you don't always gotta be the standing out, like you said. If you don't want to stand out,
I like to stand out when I want, like
when you want to, right?
Like most of the time, like I just want to, it's good to be acknowledged, but most of the time I want to have like the liberty and privacy to just do.
I'm just trying to be here and just say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's cool to just, for example, go to an East Boston restaurant that just like do what I want, like just go there and eat by myself. I eat by myself something like half.
You don't got a team? You got no team?
No, I like eating with people, preferably. But
no, but I mean like just like you got a team of people that you work with.
I'll steal the one consistent person, Juice Money. Shouts to Goat Host Studio, basement of Hustle Killer. He's the one mixing engineer.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, he mixed and mastered all of Stay Cold, and he
crisp too.
The EP that came out.
I ain't gonna lie, it sound crisp.
That came out what?
And
on Friday.
Last Friday.
That shit's still new, still fresh. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and download. You know what I'm saying?
Get it while it's still crisp.
Show that support. Because
I'm curious about your thoughts on it, actually.
Because that shit goes platinum or whatever, you're going to be like, oh, man,
I had it first. I had it since it was.
Yeah, I'm very, I will say, I'm very proud of how that EP came out. I went through multiple writer's blocks to.
Yeah, how long did it take you to make that?
Well, I had the idea planned since last year, but just like.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, I that's something I need to do. what was it? For example, the beat for Cold Shell, I've had it since 2021. I just didn't know I just didn't know how to use it appropriately until the time.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it be.
I actually, to finish the EP, I took time. I left my old job. I quit my old job in good terms, and waited until told my new job, who I got accepted, I'm not coming back until 9 weeks. They were okay with it, and I used those 9 weeks. And I didn't give myself like a lot of pressure. I just enjoyed life. And then I eventually finished writing. And
built up into it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And that was well needed. That time off, I enjoyed. I even went to San Diego.
Hey,
at one point.
yes, man. The fuck, travel. Fucking do what you gotta do. Take advantage of that shit.
And sometimes, like for example, the song "Cold Spring Morning," the chorus, I just made up. I overthought it. I just made it up on the spot in the studio. I was like, actually, let me do this and
make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so dope. I'm actually really glad to hear like it's not just you trying to figure out things. It's like you're gonna travel, you're gonna see, you're gonna
let myself live.
Exactly. Like I just feel like people want to create so much shit, but they're stuck in a fucking circle.
It's I mean because a lot of my songs are like it's about my lived experience just expressed in a cold Kwan type of way.
Shit, that's you interpret your own. That's how you want it to be heard. You want it to be seen. You want it to be felt. You want it to be whatever reciprocated.
Yeah,
you know. And it's just wild because it's like people don't understand that it's not just people doing shit. It's people living their lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's what I would tell. If you're having writer's block, let yourself live life. Just like let yourself. You gotta get out. That's what worked for me.
You gotta get out of here. You gotta go new places. You gotta see new shit. You gotta
unblock yourself. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, I went to San Diego and I had such a fun time with my friend there.
I fucking bet, man. Good.
For real. Yeah. Shit, I was just talking about taking a trip right now.
I'm trying. We about to leave real soon. We're gonna leave.
What's the spot?
You coming? You wanna come with us? Shit, listen.
I'll special you in the DMs.
Listen.
You know, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, all right. In X amount of time.
I need good energy all the time.
Like,
I need good energy.
Let me know.
Good energies all the time.
Yeah.
So have you what out of state places have you performed?
Yeah, I perform. Like, does open mics count or?
Yes.
Well, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All that shit counts.
I did an open mic in New York City at a club off Chinatown. That was fun as fuck.
Okay.
I performed Guten Tag as my second song, and everyone was like, yeah.
Get the fuck,
yes.
It's New York.
And I hope they got the fuck up.
You know, like when I'm an Asian artist who I performed with at my API show, his old creative director was at open mic, and he was like, he said Cold Kwan had a super memorable second song, which was Guten.
Super memorable. You hear that?
He told that fellow like Cold Kwan had a very memorable song at the end of his, and then. Right. I did open mics. I performed at Providence. Shout outs to J-Ram for that.
Yo.
At a bar called Dusk in Providence.
That sounds familiar.
And then I performed at an open mic in Nashua.
Man, listen.
New Hampshire.
So what are your how do I say dreams? Maybe not dreams, but like goals. But like more importantly, like, what do you want to do? Like, you got the music, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and speak here, perform here, and do this. Yeah. But where do you want to go? What do you want to do with your shit?
Well, what I want to do, I want to, not just, carve my own lane, be a trailblazer for more Asian Americans in hip hop.
Okay.
That's always been an important one. Trailblaze the way. And because a lot of Asian rappers usually confine them. For example, a lot of them like the West Coast, like gangster Asian rappers stuff, like Stupid Young, or they like do, and that's fine. But I just like it's okay to have a sound like mine that's definitely more niche and alternative.
Of course,
exactly.
Yeah, because that's been a word that's been used to describe like a lot of my songs. It's definitely more on the niche side of things.
Yep,
I just feel like it's just so dope. It's just so dope that you get to explore, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do whatever you want, really, in the whole niche, the whole thing, because it's like, well, who's done it before? Who's really out here making waves like that?
And like, the whole EP itself, like, there's a Motion Army like on a drug, just
That's
on the
what I'm saying.
dragon and shit.
So
It's good.
So it's just like you are in charge of what's next, really.
Yeah.
You can make the next thing. You can create the next. There's nobody. I mean, maybe there are. I mean, there could be, obviously. But like, you still have the. You can take it in control of the whole shit. However you want to do it. You can bring anybody you want in. You can bring anybody in for the venues. Talk to anybody you want. You could.
Yeah,
I guess what I'm saying.
yeah, like
you could blow it up. Just blow it up.
And never, never box myself in.
Exactly.
That's why you see me. That's why you see me singing in the EP. You hear me singing the EP sometimes, and like doing different genres.
This is wild. You said that to the music, right?
Yeah.
Did you, or did you not send it to the DJ? The DJ?
Which one?
The singing one.
The singing one? Cold Spring. Yeah, I sent Cold Spring Morning.
Cause I just want to let you know, like every time you talk about a song here, people expect to hear it.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't want to. Nope. Kwan not letting y'all down.
I sent in.
He's talking about it. He's sending it to you. He's talking about it.
Yeah, I did send in Cold Spring Morning. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So we could play that from the over there with the DJ. But do you have another one to like follow up with it, or is there word? I mean, of the 18 songs you sent, you know, like is there another one you want to follow up with that one?
Or we can follow up. Well, it should be played in reverse order: Cold Night and then Cold Spring Morning.
So DJ, did you hear that? DJ is not listening to me. Oh, he's here.
So,
he hears me.
Cold Night and then Cold Spring Morning.
All right. Hit me with the infinity symbol so I know you hear me.
Yeah.
That, you know what? That's good enough for me. You tried. That's great. Because I don't know what the fuck he was looking for, but it worked.
Yeah, I was able to see it.
Hey, he tried to do it, which means he was able to hear us. So here it is right now.
Yo. It's freezing out here. Stay cold. Anybody around? Nah? Solemn and desponding, contemplating as I'm pondering. The leaves of autumn veiled in frost reveals from the thawing. The chilling of the cadence slowly weighing on my conscience. 808 by the flailings of the failings of my conscience. A dark horse, but not a Porsche. Manifest remorse, apparition of a torch that unhappily I carry with a burden to be scorched. The hatchet then be buried in a barren tundra up north. Isolate from naysayers, contagious in their scorn. They never bring me peace of mind. Wanna see my soul confined, content with throwing nightshade. Toxic with their soul and nine. Deceit disguised as down to earth, contaminated woven vines. Moth drawn to a glimmer that's only growing dimmer. Cause what was once the bigger picture, grimmer cropped and trimmer. Trapped and tortured in a bind, I'm feeling stuck in my ways. Yo. The ground fell to my chest, shows the detrimental effects. One uprooted by upheaval and unable to accept every part of who I am, at my worst and at my best. And just everything that lies between the feeling of distress. My cry for help, my SOS, my vessel drowning in my debts. Resuscitate my sinking breath, cardiac endure arrest. Rendering my hopes in an almost pitch black room. With the bellow that then blows, the last of the embers glow. Before I lay to rest in a coffin full of coal, I am under the duress, the December solstice probes. I've been trying to loot the past, but that fleeting peace don't last. Cause the moment shadows brought the light, it will come to bite you fast. It doesn't change whatever's done to anybody I've hurt. Unhealthy love's a fatal drug I used to fill my worth. My heart's become more guarded, took a while as I searched in the darkness of a cold night. That's my artistry in birth. Time to wake up. Yo. dew dawns in with about a salutation. In spite all the pollen, smell the flowers in the garden. Invigorated by the showers raining in the harvest. I'm powered by the might that has hardened my resolve. When I tower into light, harbor darkness dissolves. I dwelled in the past, but I hopped out the hole. As now feeling grounded, how to bounce back and fall. I drown out distractions, but not off the deep end. Master the stroke, swim and golf, got the feet in. Fully involved, my awareness proceeding. The grasp all focus or the state of flow seeping. Immerse and absorb to connect the four seasons. As the fall or the winter springs up summer for a reason. The chakras and chi with my shanti aligned. In the present I reside, evident the world's mine. Meditate then I can levitate, so I can enjoy my roses without the thorns grown in my side. Don't mind me, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a vibe and I'm going outside. Meditate then I can levitate, so I can enjoy my roses without the thorns grown in my side. Don't mind me when I say I'm fine, I'm fine. I drink a cup of green tea to kickstart the day. Proceed with some matha vipassana, meditate. I cleanse in a sauna to purify my state. As I like to overthink, so I overcomplicate. Intrusive thoughts shall loud pass. After halberds of Kwan, you and Lu Bu clash. No matter the battle, I will leave unabashed. Not passive with my passions, I will fill up my glass. I became the water that will flow and not crash. Making way, taking shape as I wade through the cracks. And I empty the mind to fortify the larynx with the forming of a phalanx to reinforce the pharynx. Make no mistake, I descend from the Han, and I sculpt frozen harbin flows. Hey, Long John, and I speak Cantonese. Yeah, I Dong Kwan. If you don't know what it means, it's I am Kold Kwan.
我嘅中文名係關耀峰，我係個竹星人，我唔記得我個名。
It's only perfect when you gotta be perfect.
Oh yeah, you came in at the perfect time.
You know?
That's all I'm saying. That's the only time I got. Like,
yeah. See, I mean, what? Who was worried? We was worried. He was worried. I wasn't worried.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
You know what I'm saying? How my watch look perfect. All right, I'll answer that for you.
The radio station is always moving on time.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's how we're gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna say what's up.
We're back from our final break.
Si, senor.
For the night.
Stay splishing.
Ow!
Stay splishing out here. We're about to cut that out. We're about to put that as a little commercial piece.
We're actually gonna keep it in the music video. We're gonna keep it in the song too.
Part of
We're
our
keeping
little
the
commercial shit that we're
too.
doing. Yo, we have Kold Kwan in the building once again. You know what I'm saying? Here with your boy Billy Biscuit and Lenny Linguini up here.
Hey,
same one time.
Same. And LP man, you're over there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget it's like that Clark Kent.
Can't forget.
Superman type thing.
Let me put my shit back on.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Kold Kwan, thank you for coming out. Let me make sure I tell you that right now.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Sharing some of the gems that you've blessed everybody with. That was really good. It's really impactful what you've done here tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For real. It's going to be one for the books.
You gave influence to somebody.
You know,
for real. Come on. For
our viewers who have just been blessed with you today, you know, give them some of your contact or your places they could find you.
Yeah, where can I follow you at?
Yes.
I already do it, but.
Yeah, at Kold Kwan, KOLD, not cold with a C. It's K with a.
It's
because I'll be saying that on stage. You're like K, and people will ask me later. Oh, it's not with a C. Oh, I don't find it. I'm like, it's because you spelled it with a C.
Yeah. Make sure you get it fucking right. It's a K.
It's a K. And then Kwan, not QUAN. That's Rich Homie Kwan. Kold Kwan.
That's how you really good Chinese food too.
KWAN. You know.
Yeah. Kwan.
And see now,
K.
If you're a fiend type fan.
Are you a fiend type fan?
And you've seen the title for the episode. Now he just justified that I'm not illiterate. I know what I was doing. I did it correctly.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? I did it correctly.
I mean, he's
not goofy. Not goofy.
You know what I'm saying? None of that goofy shit.
Unless you really with it.
Yeah, you know. Okay,
that's lit.
So yeah,
I can't wait.
Kold Kwan. That's on all platforms.
Yeah, everywhere. You gotta find me on like YouTube, SoundCloud, pretty much SoundCloud.
I mean, I know we get ready to get up out of here, but
Spotify.
I just need to know how the fuck What's called Kwan? What are you doing? How you come up? How I come up with that? What's your name?
Right.
Where your
How
name
your
come
Kwan
from?
become cold?
You know how we usually do at the beginning
It
of
was
the show.
just some
ending shit.
I'll just think so. It's pretty simple. My friend who made the beat for Devilman, the first Devilman, not Devilman 2.
Mm-hmm.
He also produced the beat for my very first song, Grimy.
Who?
I was like, he wants his name anonymous, but
Ooh,
he doesn't produce
that should be
any.
his
He
name.
doesn't produce anymore, which is
guy.
a shame. He made my first 2 songs, Grimy and Devilman. I was thinking of names. I was like, I can't do Kakarot Kwan. That's too like corny.
That would have been a lot. Actually, it would have been a lot.
Yeah.
I
So he's like, what about something like more simple, like Kold Kwan? And I was like, light bulb. I was like, oh shit, I like that, and let's keep it.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's been busting since.
What?
And that's not even. I have never had a second thought of changing my name since it was like the end of 2021, like the very end of 2017 or beginning 2018.
Did you have a name before that? 2017 or?
No, I really didn't.
Oh, okay. Hey, shit happens.
Yeah.
But I know the Kold Kwan statue is like, yo, this is the shit. This is what we doing. I'm putting on everything.
Fuck yeah.
That's a stamp right there. For sure. Man.
All right, so as we close out, guys, we'd like to thank you guys once again. Everybody has been viewing. We may not have gotten your comments right now, but we will get to them after the show.
I tried this time.
Lenny's been trying. I will also try after the show if I haven't responded to you already. Kold Kwan, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you guys for learning more. I hope you guys have absorbed what you have.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Exactly. Look how freaking kind and nice this man is. This young man.
Kwan.
You see that, young ladies? All right.
Shout outs to the moment podcast.
He ain't quick.
One time for the one time. We're gonna play a couple more tracks to send us out.
Are we?
We got Hailstorm.
Hailstorm's coming up next.
And then
that's the best.
Yep,
that's the 18th one.
Yep, that's the 18th one.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Lenny Linguini, what do you gotta say one more time?
What do I gotta say? One more time.
I mean,
fuck this.
Why
camera.
is your mic doing that?
Cause my camera. What do you mean? Why?
What the heck?
I do what I want over here.
It's still attacking you.
My shit's special. We finally figured it out. You see, I got the whole shit in a headlock.
We worked it out.
we anyway fighting me no more. The mics is lit now. We already lit with the mics. And make sure you go ahead and follow your boy. Follow the podcast. Your boy ain't nothing about the podcast. The Moment Instagram. Lenny Linguini, the only Lenny Linguini on Instagram.
There's underscores within that.
Yeah, a lot of underscores, but it's cool. It's the only one. You can't. Nobody else is gonna go ahead and take my name, so it's there.
Literally, yeah. And same with Alfie Mayo. Like
this man,
no
here,
numbers have to be on. Just type the
There's
regular.
definitely no other usernames.
Period.
See, that's how you know we get exclusives with the exclusive people. You can't chop us out of nothing without That's okay. We'll be alright. I'm gonna figure it out next time. I'm gonna get that whole shit popping. But what's more important is our celebrity here, and he's gonna go ahead and tell y'all where you can find him, his next show, everything. Just drop the whole.
Yeah,
just drop the social. Drop the social security number too.
Yeah, Kold Kwan. I'm gonna say it one more time. You have no excuse to fuck this up. KOLDKWAN. Kold Kwan.
That's it.
YouTube Music, like all the major ones, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that shit.
Yes.
And then my next show, it's gonna be July 29th, the Saturday at P-Town. Then I'm gonna be performing at Lowell. I believe I forgot which day exactly. I think it was the 5th in Warland Attic, and then 12th. Hasn't been publicly announced. I'm going to have my EP release party on August 12th.
Oh, exclusive drops right now.
That's next month, y'all.
So,
that's less than
that's like
weeks
3
away.
4
weeks away. You know what I'm saying?
3 shows from now. 2 shows from now, right? Boop. And the next. Hey, I'm just trying to get everybody to understand that shit's happening.
Yep.
I might cut this out later. Who knows?
But while you try to protect yourself from this hailstorm. That's what I come in. This hailstorm of lyrics.
Bow!
Yeah. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? Put it on them one time. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
Peace.
That's just how my fingers feel.
Yo. It's freezing out here. Yo. Yo, Kold Kwan. Yeah. Warm air when I rise, storm in the sky like it's a coup. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Going inside, blow off your roof. Whirlwind that I ride, sweep you off your shoes. Element of surprise, keep you on your hooves. Have my head in clouds, hard as hell, I'm heading down over the globe, pelting my foes, holding my crap, weather a blow. Under the weather, change of the climate. Fair weather friends be faking alignment and quiet the storm, breaking the silence, throwing a riot. Growing inside of a cumulonimbus, forming a crystallized stone in an image. Sound of applause, thunderous throttle, riding the lightning I caught in a bottle. I am a force of nature untamed, present the mandates of heaven obtained. Keeping my cool, tempered and stainless, I'm a steel, sort of the fearless. Warm air when I rise, storm in the sky like it's a coup. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Going inside, blow off your roof. Whirlwind that I ride, sweep you off your shoes. Element of surprise, keep you on your hooves.
And great hailstorms, about 100 pounds each, fell from heaven on people, and they cursed God for the plague of hail, because the plague was so severe.
Down to earth from my cloud nine, without a doubt I feel alpine. Dream of a fountain and think like a mountain, the pounding precipitates outside. Forecast, yeah, hail the rain, pouring wrath of the wailing king. The poltergeist of the queen of ice, forebodes a night with a sleet of ice. Can't kill me with brine, salty tears I full on deny. No one can stop me from sticking to rhymes, leave them in dust, diamond will shine. Yeah, when it rains it pours, I'm more that of a hailing storm. Tenacious born, I'm trailing towards, wind in my sail, tornadoes roar. Warm air when I rise, storm in the sky like it's a coup. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Going inside, blow off your roof. Whirlwind that I ride, sweep you off your shoes. Element of surprise, keep you on your hooves. Warm air when I rise, storm in the sky like it's a coup. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Going inside, blow off your roof. Whirlwind that I ride, sweep you off your shoes. Element of surprise, keep you on your hooves. Yo. Revelation 16:21. Kold Kwan.